So I'll base my homily today from the meditation from the Word Among Us there that, if you'll make a movie and, about the life of Jesus, you know who would have the starring roles, right? You would have there Peter, James, John, and of course Judas. They will be the ones that will be like the top billing. And the rest of the apostles, maybe you'll see them at the rolling credits at the end, like Simon and Jude. And we know not much about these two apostles. Only that Simon was a zealot. Zealot was zeal for the law, and he's a member of a political party who's seeking to overthrow the Romans. And Jude is he's also called Thaddeus, son of James, and he's a popular saint today. He's the patron of impossible causes. And the thing is that Jesus deliberately chose the two of them. We don't know what their qualifications are, but we know from the 12 apostles, Jesus had like a motley crew. Yet God chose them, but they were sent out. They were sent out to proclaim the good news to others. And maybe some of us here, do not have starring roles in life. But God also has deliberately chosen us to be His disciples and to follow Him. We may not know why God called us, but He has His reasons, right? And the important thing is to thank God every day that God has called us and we have responded. And the Lord has called us to be His disciples first, to be in a relationship with Him, to learn from Him, to experience His love. And then we're being sent out. As we experience the love of God, we're being sent out to share that love to others. And that's where apostles word come from. Apostolos, you're being sent out. We can't keep to ourselves what we have received from the Lord. So we have to ask ourselves, are we doing the mission that God has called us? Okay? And Jesus demonstrated it today, in the gospel today. After He chose the disciples, He demonstrated to them what they were supposed to do. He preached the good news to the people around them at that time. He healed the sick, expelled demons. We're all called to do that. And maybe some of us would think, oh no, I have no qualification. I'm not as good as Father Mark Goring, or I'm not as holy as Bishop Barron. Lord, as you see, the qualifications of the 12 apostles were all called. By our baptism, we've received the grace to become priests, prophets, and kings. If you're doubting yourself, you don't have confidence in God. You're doubting His wisdom, why God has called you. You have a role, all of us have a role to play in bringing God's kingdom into this earth. Whenever we pray, Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be Thy name, Thy kingdom come. We have a role to play to bring God's kingdom into this earth. In the Word Among Us, it says there, so if you serve quietly and without much notice, know that your role in God's kingdom is still important to Him. Some days you may feel unappreciated. How many of you have felt that? Unappreciated. Okay. Or overlooked. How many of you have experienced that? Overlooked. Some days you may even feel like you are failing. How many of you have experienced that? I experienced this. Failing every day. But that's not how God feels. He has chosen you for a reason. And He is confident that drawing on His grace, we rely on His grace, you will be able to accomplish all that He has called you to do. Do you believe that? Yes. Do you believe that? Okay, believe that. The Lord has called you and has chosen you for a reason.